Hey everyone, how's it going? I'm Steph. Welcome back to my channel, The Secrets Lab, where we are learning all things habits, routines, decluttering, and generally just making our homes more peaceful and easy to live in. All right, this month I'm going through my entire house, decluttering every single nook, cranny, drawer, space, room, really just trying to take stock of what I have and what I don't need anymore. So every day I'm tackling another room or space in my house and just doing a big purge. To give you a little bit more motivation, I have a free printable that's available. I'll link to it below. It's like a bingo, so you can use your dauber, super fun. And also, to give you a little bit more motivation, every single day of this challenge, I'm giving away $100 to a local store in your area, and you get to pick the store. I really like supporting local business in your community, and this is one way that I can help you give back. So let's get to today's project. For me, it is the pantry, and this is my pantry, and it's nice and big, which means I kind of tend to collect a lot of food. But when I say pantry, it's just any space where you're keeping food. So for us, that means here, and also here, and up here, and we also have food in here. So there's kind of a lot of spaces for me to tackle. But today I'm gonna just take stock of what I have, make sure nothing's expiring soon, and if it is, I'll have to get creative with those ingredients, and just kind of get everything organized. I love doing this challenge in spring because I feel like in winter we just kind of bunkered down and don't want to do anything, and this is just a nice breath of fresh air. Let some air into that pantry, let it breathe, get some rotation going with our food. Okay, let's get started. All right, so I'm just gonna start at the top, take everything out, clean the shelf because it needs to be cleaned, and then put everything back in a way that works a little bit better than this. Well, yeah, like this can be combined. I'm eating. It's kind of like decluttering. Ah, what? This expired yesterday. I think it's still good, probably still good. Ooh, who has some of these Girl Guide cookies? We were selling them, but not anymore. They're all gone. Oh yeah, slime. Good thing we are keeping that. So you can kind of see that I kind of have a system going, right? I've got cans, snacks. This is kind of like jars for refills for fridge things. This is pastas and grains. So I did organize it at one point, but you know, over time, things just kind of start to get a little bit cluttered. It's been maybe 10 months since I did this last, so it's always just good to revisit. You can't really set it and forget it, or at least I can't. I seem to always have to go back at some point and just kind of do a big reset, and then have a little bit of time where it's organized. Checking dates. Ooh, this one expires in a month, so have to make some barley soup. This one already expired, so lots of barley soup. Like just a couple months ago though. I feel like it's still good. Oh my gosh, I just saw something. You gotta see this. This house wasn't originally ours, we just moved in, but it was built in the 70s. And this has gotta be like original paper. It's so cute, look. So I think the people that lived here before us, actually I know the people here before us, the husband built these rollers, which is very forward thinking because this is like really standard now for pantries and super helpful. But obviously that was the original paper. So cute. Okay, moving on to the onion drawer. I don't have a better way to take care of onions. I don't know, it's just always a mess, but that's fine. That's why we leave them in the bottom, and I use my vacuum there. Ooh, only one moldy onion. I feel like I won something. Wow. All right, pantry number 1 is done. It looks so much better. I barely threw anything out, and some of the stuff is like just barely expired, so I might just eat it over the next couple days. That kind of stuff doesn't really bother me. I think it's kind of more of a sell-by date, but that's just me. You trust your own instincts about expiry dates. So one cupboard, the big cupboard, is done. Let's move on. This one, it's mostly snacks. I do have some ideas about how to declutter this. What? There's like 3 things left in this bag. Okay, well that's gone. Okay, there we go. So everything is really nice and organized. I do want to say one thing, like my food and my house doesn't look like, this isn't a Pinterest pantry. I don't have those jars where everything's labeled, and I mean, those look amazing. And if you love doing that and you love decanting things into other jars, I mean, go for it. It looks incredible. I just don't have the time for that, and I don't feel like it's a rewarding process to me. So I just do this, and like, yeah, it doesn't look fancy, but knowing where everything is 3/4 of the battle. So if it doesn't look nice, don't worry about it. As long as you know where everything is and nothing's just getting lost in the back, you are good to go. One more cupboard done, moving on. This is making me hungry. I really want nachos. I think I'm gonna finish this and then I'm gonna make some nachos with my almost expired nachos and my expired salsa. I can't wait. Okay, next cupboard. All right, let's move on. This is my tea and coffee cupboard, and it's a mess. I've been pretty much looking forward to doing this decluttering challenge almost entirely because of this cupboard. It's just, yeah, needs some love. Let's empty it out and see what's in there. Wow, okay, there is a lot less stuff than there was before in there because a lot of it was just empty boxes and kind of stuff that was stacked weird. So good to get that cleaned out. Didn't take long at all, even though it was making me crazy. So some of these things that are kind of seem like the worst actually don't take that long to tackle. So I encourage you to get after one of those kind of cupboards today. If you don't have time to do your whole pantry, maybe just a spice cupboard or just a shelf with your baking stuff. Speaking of baking stuff, that's what I'm doing next. all of my food drawers and areas and storage. It looks so much better, and now my kitchen is a mess. So keeping with rule number 1, don't take out more stuff than you have time to put away. I'm going to take a few minutes here, clean up some of this stuff, recycle some boxes, eat my stale nachos, and then I will be good. So I hope that you have a chance to tackle, you know, one drawer, one cupboard, one shelf even of your pantry today. You're gonna feel so much better, and chances are if you get started, you'll get on a roll and you might even finish it all. Thank you so much for joining me today. I love having you along, having some company. Make sure to subscribe and leave a comment below if you want to enter to win the $100 gift card to a local store in your area, and maybe it could be the grocery store, who knows. I will see you tomorrow in the next video. Bye-bye.